Hey, welcome to part 3 of working on this POS. And fingers crossed this is the last day I have to work on it. So, hi, I'm Trina of Trina's Technobabble. I've been working on this POS. This is my third stream. The first one was basically taking it apart and then finding out I can't reflow the connector. It needs to be replaced. The second one was almost 4 hours of desoldering that. Hey, and I got all the holes cleaned out off stream. And then I ultrasonic the board yesterday, and I've been letting it dry for 24 hours, and well over 24 hours at this point. And here we are. We're going to put on the new connector today. So, welcome.
Yay.
Fingers crossed. I'm gonna put the board back in, reconnect it at least to the monitor that it's goes into the back of. See if we get power. I found the power adapters because I am horrible at management with this stuff. And they were just hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, right behind you.
Yeah.
They were sitting on top of a motherboard that I got to recap, which now that I got a little more confidence. So what I ended up doing, let me make myself big. I bought this toolkit off Amazon, and it has a whack of these things inside. Trying to let me put my hand behind it. These things. And so what I ended up doing, I actually managed the night of the stream where I was cleaning out the holes to get one of the ones that was on the heat sink thing.
Ground plane.
Ground plane, thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. I will eventually get this stuff in my head. The one that I started that I was able to get a pin size hole. I was actually able to get that one cleaned out. And then the other one wouldn't. And so the next day I just used the next morning I'm like, I'm going to try hot air and this. And guess what? I poked through. Ta-da! So I got them cleaned out and then I ultrasonicked it yesterday. So that's where we're at. So hopefully we can just slap one of these bad boys on and we're done. So I'm going to say hi to my co-host. I'll make everybody the same size. We have CDI. And we have Mark, who is busy dropping screws on the floor pre-stream.
And I'll take a chicken sandwich on a ride, please.
What's that, sorry?
I'll take a chicken sandwich on a ride, please.
Okay, all right. And in the chat, we got Carthor. We got Emily. Hey, Emily.
Hi, Emily.
We got
And Carl.
and Jesse and Rudy. Hey, guys. So speaking of Emily, yesterday she sent me a message and said, "Will you be home tomorrow?" And I went, "Yes," with no explanation beyond that. And then the next thing, she sent me a message saying, "Expect an Amazon package." Da, da, da. And so I said, "Oh, thank you so much." And she said, "How do you know it's from me?" I said, "Well, because we're one-on-one chat." So it's kind of obvious, but I haven't opened it, so I have no idea. I do know it's a box about that big. And that's it. Duck and cover. Uh-oh. Jesus. But now she did mention that she did order a bunch of Pokemon cards when on pain meds. So now I'm kind of scared that it might just be a bunch of Pokemon cards.
Well, you could have some money in that one.
Woo! Aw, thanks so much. I got a Pine Sill or a Pine 64.
Pine
I still,
Sol soldering iron.
yes.
Yeah, smart soldering iron. It's probably smarter than me.
Yeah, you just need some USB-C in that
Sweet.
pile of USB-A you have behind you.
Yeah, I know, right? Sweet. Well, that's just the Amazon stuff.
Okay.
Cool. All right. I use it as my main soldering iron. Okay. Let's open it up. So here it is in all its glory. I'm being careful not to drop it, but
Yay.
I use it as my main soldering iron. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. Well, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm also expecting another mystery package from another mystery person, but that will be later. So, because I haven't got any kind of information yet. But yes, Emily, thank you so much. Let me see here. If I had my I love it. Emily said if I had my SXXX together, and I'm like, it took me a while to figure out what SXXX meant. Yeah. So apparently I need to get my SXXX together as well.
I read that as something different.
Oh, highly.
Yeah, I kind of read it as that as well, and I'm like, wait, what? What? That's
Did you what?
Self-moderating. Yes. Carther. Yes, I think Carther, you're right. If I had my shit together, yeah. It's all good.
Gets
Emily.
10 points for solving today's word puzzle.
Yeah, right. today's Wordle.
Yeah. Today's word is.
Emily, you could always outsource it instead of. It could be basically set as a service.
There you go.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Hey, Sad Mac. Welcome, welcome. All right, so let's change cameras because I want to get this shit done. There, I'm not going to self-moderate.
You want to get your shit together.
I want to get my shit together and I want to get this done. I just want to be done with this because this is part 3 of the stream. Although I did do like a 4 or 5 part stream of a custom build because it just that went to shit in a handbasket. So, all right.
Gotta get a bigger basket.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's take a peek at this because I did try to put one of these in last night, just dry run it. And the hole up here, you can't see. Let me move this closer a bit. Sorry. Please hold. There's a hole up here. So there's 2 on the outside. This one, it wouldn't let anything in. So I got to take a look at that. See what's going on with it. Well, it looks good. Look, you can see through the holes. Maybe if it would focus. There we go. Why am I not making myself big? There's a good question. See, I don't have my shit together either, Emily. Look, you can see through the holes. Kind of, maybe, if this wants to focus. Ta-da. But yeah, you can see blue. Yay. Hey, Bacchus. Hello. I did a 5-parter. Oh, okay. By the way, speaking of i8386SX, go check out their channel. He just did a product announcement last night on a live stream, so it seems pretty cool. Aw, thanks, Emily. All right, so let's see if we can get this here. So here it is. See if these will go in the holes. I'm going to try on the outside first, and then... Yeah, see, this one's being weird. Maybe I just need a little more oomph to it. There. There. Oh, no. Oh, no. No? Okay. Here, let's try the other one. This is why I bought 2. Okay, so that goes in there. It's that one that's being. There we go.
I could ask you the same question, Bacchus, considering you're an hour ahead of me.
Well, I can tell you why Bacchus is up this late.
Because he can't sleep either.
No. These outer pins are being a pain in the butt. But I guess they're through enough. But that front one isn't at all. Why aren't you going in? That front one isn't going in. Okay, I'm going to try straightening. Oh, I got goop on that.
By the way, I am totally unsurprised it took you 4 hours to get that other one out, because I took one of those out on a board on an external hard drive once, and it was a pain.
Trying to see if I can kind of straighten these pins out.
Carefully.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's why I bought 2 of them.
I'm more worried about you damaging the board, because you've only got one of those.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I guess it's all the way in.
Yeah, they do kind of sit. The metal shield does sometimes sit up a little bit above the board.
Okay, you can. Oh, sorry, you can't see.
Uh,
Focus.
I mean, do all the power pins make contact? Because that's the important part. The bits on the outside just stop the thing falling off.
So the power pins, I assume, are the 4 on the inside, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
The 5 on
like,
the outside are just to anchor the connector to stop it breaking.
but yeah, you can see, like,
Sorry.
if you can see there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all through.
Yeah. As long as you can solder those in, then it'll be okay.
Okay. I don't even think I need to solder it. Like,
I don't think it'll make particularly good contact the way it is.
Yeah, some gum should do it.
Yeah, there you go. Crazy glue it.
I was going to say, hot glue gun, bang, done.
Bacchus, I blame wine, by the way. Bacchus said, Mark, I blame wine.
All
right,
I
so
see.
let's turn on my soldering station. Oh, by the way, I have my fan already going. My fume extractor.
Your Leanne Lee fume extractor.
Yeah.
1 of 1 edition.
Is that the 2000 model or the 1350 model?
This here?
Yes.
Question mark. So somebody gave me a bunch of free computer.
No, I know. But you need to like make a model number. You did Leon Lee. Now you make a model number.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, I thought you were being serious.
Have I ever?
That's a good question.
Sometimes.
Wise.
So, okay. So here's a question though I do have. So the other night, before I turned the soldering iron on, we changed the tip over to this big chunker one from this one.
The wee one.
Yeah. Should I leave this one on to resolder, or should I change to this one?
I would leave the large one on because of those shield pins will soak up quite a lot of heat.
Okay.
So I would leave it like
that.
No.
Oh, at what temp? Because I got this thing at 480 right now. Like I got it maxed out. Because we were trying everything to get the solder out of the hole.
Are you using leaded or unleaded solder?
Leaded.
Then it probably will be all right around 400.
Okay.
Doesn't take so much to melt leaded solder. It's
cool.
It's one of its better properties is it melts at a lower temperature.
It tastes very sweet in wine.
Yeah, it does.
There we go. We got it at 400. Let's let it heat up.
Bacchus says 300 to 350.
Okay.
I tend to err on the side of going hotter with soldering because it lets you complete the solder joint faster. So you spend less time heating the board and the component, so you don't tend to melt stuff as much. But
Right.
It's just how I prefer to do it.
Well, we're gonna Bacchus. If it goes tits up, we blame Mark.
Oh
No, gut
shit!
bomb.
Turn it down to 350.
No, we blame gut bomb since he's not here.
That's I like the way you're thinking. We'll do that. So cool.
I'm in
He
management,
wasn't here.
so
He wasn't here to go. No, Trina, turn it down.
Yeah.
you know, I'm in management, so I'm very well aware of BTP, blame transfer protocol.
There you go. Perfect. So question, should I put flux around these first?
Yeah. Might not do any harm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I like the gut bomb idea. Bacchus agrees. Everybody's in agreement. We're gonna blame gut bomb. All right, so let's see if I can get some flux out of this thing. This, like literally, this is how I have to like push it with the palm of my hand. I'm either stupidly weak or it's really goopy.
Mine is not much better. I tend to
Okay.
find that you tend to have to put a lot of pressure on it, and then suddenly it'll let go and go.
Yeah, I know,
All
and
over the
that's why
circuit board. It's
everybody's
like,
like,
oh god, I didn't need that much.
that's why everybody's like, you so much, and I'm like, it's because I'm applying so much pressure, and then all of a sudden it just decides, oh yeah, now it'll come out.
Now you can have some flux.
Ta-da. There we go.
And I mean,
We
at the end
can't
of the day,
see.
there's no such thing as using too much flux either, because you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
always wash it off, and more flux is better.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm trying to get this focused. It's being stupid. I don't know what it's focusing
okay.
Swear I
Come
have
on.
more.
Camera's doing camera things.
There we go. So I got it pretty fluxed up. I might add some more to that outside pin. Again, you said these, so it's only the 4 in the middle that actually do anything.
Yeah, the 4 on the outside of stability. They
Okay.
anchor the whole thing down to stop it twisting on the board and snapping the legs off. It just snaps inside instead, as you discovered.
Bacchus said, when in doubt, add flux. And that is a quote from Bruce, aka my telephone's ringing. Just hold, please.
Who? Trina meant to say, of course, it's Bruce, aka Brankus Creations, aka a man who is probably a black belt in soldering. At this stage, and somebody who's way better at it than I am, I know that much.
And for some hold music. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
I'm back.
Wow.
A supporter of Sloopy's has joined.
Immoral sport. I like that. Nice.
So sorry. That was a phone call wanting to talk to the business owner, and literally you could hear the pauses while they waited to translate it. Because the guy had 2 different names in the one call. So that's pretty impressive.
Then you need to reply back. Yes, the fish house there.
Yeah, he's like, I'm calling on behalf of this company, and I'm like, okay, so what do you do? Like, I'm like in the middle of a live stream. What do you want? And then they wanted to talk about a payment terminal, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good with what I have, which is e-transfer. 99% of my clients e-transfer me stuff. So,
you know, this was your time. You say yes, because I'm repairing one right now.
Right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. I'm
do you need a repair doing on your payment terminal? Because I can do that.
Oh, Carther, it's because it's a business. They see my business name, so they call me it. Yeah, I get these calls all the time. I just hang up.
You lose business that way.
We're trying to get hold of you with regard to your extended warranty.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Carther. It looks like someone got really excited with all that flux.
Hey, listen. You were bitching at me for not using any flux. in that voice call the other day, so F you.
Yes,
All
but
right.
can't we all get along and have a happy medium?
No,
No.
it's all or
No, I'm an
nothing.
extra large.
Me too.
See? So these outer pins I'm not too worried about. Because they are just, that's a mess, but anyway. It's just to hold it in, so whatever.
Who's doing dishes?
Oops, sorry.
Probably Mark.
Well, good. Come over here and do mine. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
What did you do now?
Now what are you doing?
Not washing dishes.
Hi, Missy.
Hi.
He's being his usual shit for brains. I mean, hi, Sloopy. We love you.
Uh-huh.
Those 4 auto ones are going to take. Yeah, yeah. It seemed to be fine. I was able to get the solder melted on it, so we're good. We got kind of soldery blobs, but it'll work. The two that I'm mainly worried about are the two. Are these two up here? You can't really see them through the solder, but or through the flux, sorry, because those were on the ground plane. Ground plane. I keep saying heat shield, so sorry, but I'm trying to learn the terminology.
You
Sorry,
just need to stay grounded.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hey, don't be negative.
All right. Sorry, I'm just untwisting because my solder is like a rat's nest, so I wanted to get some of it pulled out.
Yeah, you want to make sure this works.
Hey, JC.
It's got a lot of potential.
Oh.
Hi, JC. Welcome. Trinitron. There we go. That's my new name. Trinitron. I'll go with that.
Well, your words are quite colorful, so that fits.
Yeah, right. All right. Let's do these inside ones. Yeah. Where's that other one? Oh, hang on. My headset's falling off. Ah! Hold tight.
It's all going wrong.
Everything's falling apart on me, not on the computer. Everything's going fine there. Trinitron. Ba-da-ba-da.
Phenomena.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Actually, really funny story is I was watching one of the Discord channels I belong to. They had put in a video of Ernie trying to be sold an 8. For those of you that remember that sketch, by like this really sketchy guy. And I was thinking of the other day, I had this guy call me who had a bunch of brand new PC computers he wanted to sell, laptops. And I'm just like, yeah, no. They fell off that boat though, or off the truck. Okay, we're soldered.
If they fell off the truck, does that mean they're broken and damaged?
Yeah. And the funny part is lately, well, end of the month, I always get these calls because people trying to make money for end of the month. And like I had somebody wanted to sell me a 2019 MacBook Air for $300 more than what they're selling for on Amazon. $200, sorry, $200, because they're selling for $300 on, and I said Amazon. Wow, I'm going to stop drinking today. eBay. They're selling for about 300 Canadian on eBay. He won it 500. I'm like, mate, there's no. Yeah, desoldering is the worst part. Yeah.
Nah, blood. Ain't doing that. No way.
I love the fact that the easiest part of the process is now when she's free. Well, because I haven't, surprisingly enough, Emily, I've had more practice fucking up desoldering than I actually have soldering. So, yeah. I like that. For Halloween, I'm going to dress up like a Sony Trinitron. I want pictures of that. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Trina,
Yo,
you really need to see what Bacchus wrote and take it to.
those blobs high on the surface. Do you really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so what am I?
Just give
When
them more heat. Let's see if it
Okay.
goes down into the hole.
Give it
Okay.
more heat.
Okay.
I mean, you used an obscene amount of solder on them, so. And I didn't want to get yelled at again, so.
Chicken.
Just hold it against the pin for like
Yeah.
a few seconds. See if it's
Yeah.
Is that any? Is that better?
Hold it against the pin and count to 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. I can't count.
Does it visibly look like it became less?
Yes.
That's positive.
Okay. And these are the outside ones, so I'm not really too worried about them so much.
Yeah, but they getting a good solid connection makes the connector solid.
Okay.
that one's looking a lot better. That looks.
Sleepy just gave you a solid.
I can't see right now. I'm looking at the board, so.
I would turn the board around so you're resting the iron against the pin from
the other side.
upside down.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the side I did it from, so.
Okay.
Yeah, on these it's not as much as the ones in the center because there's plenty of room for the solder to go.
Yeah,
Just ones in the center that the bulbs are a big issue for.
Okay.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that looks better.
Yeah, it's way better. You could probably flow the ones on the outside a bit better, but you might have to hold the soldering iron there for quite a lot longer because it's on a metal plate shield and it'll take a while.
Yeah, the outside ones should be good because there is quite a bit of solder on them.
Okay.
Yeah, she was shoving it in there like she. Never mind, I won't say that.
I could see where that was going.
Yeah, that might
I've
be
heard in years.
that might be inappropriate even on Trina's stream, let alone Dave's.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, Bacchus, I see that now. I'm going to try to redo the top one because it doesn't look like there's any solder on it.
Oh, there's plenty of solder.
That top one?
The top one does look a little bit anemic.
This top one up here. Yeah, I'm going to just touch it up a bit more.
Did you say you were going to touch it? Never mind.
You guys are like dirty today.
You're contagious.
Yeah, well, apparently last night I was because I was in the voice chat and Gutbum had like turned into me. I don't know what was going on there. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Well, that's a little better.
I hate websites that do this. To download this STL, you need to sign into our website. Sign into the website, takes you to the homepage. No, really. I actually just need the 3D model.
All right, so how should I clean off the flux?
Acetone.
I don't have acetone.
So that Rockstar then.
Just put this on it.
It's effectively the same.
Does the same thing to your gut as it does to your circuit board, or vice versa.
Yeah, don't say that because she'll actually do it.
I do have. Oh, Cool.
Hmm.
Just hold on for a sec, because I am talking to somebody about an SE30.
Ooh.
Not for me.
Oh, I'll take one. I'll even pay.
I have somebody who's interested in it, so I'm just replying back to the person selling it.
Oh.
So, all right. Blah blah blah. Let's go back here. I do have this stuff.
You got all your stuff together.
Would that would
What do you
would a
mean?
Q-tip with that on it help?
Yes.
Okay.
You should have got your son to help you.
Because I'm going to clean that bottom off. Because as I found out yesterday, the ultrasonic cleaner does not clean the stickiness off.
Oh.
Wasn't happy with that. It didn't really do a good job of cleaning it off, the stickiness over.
What I would do is like spray the area with isopropyl alcohol out the tin and let it soak, and then wipe it off with.
Okay.
Because if you just do it with a Q-tip like that, you'll just spread it out, and it's easier to like.
I don't have a spritzy bottle.
Oh,
Yes,
is
I
it just-
do. Hold
Or
on.
you just,
I might have one in my bedroom for don't ask why reasons.
or you can just go to the sink, just pour a little bit over the corner.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, well, hold on. I can
Just
do
don't dump
something
the whole
easier
thing.
than that. I'll be right. But hold on. I have a portable sink.
And another can of soda then.
It's a baking tray. Technology.
Ooh, Commodore phone.
Hi, I'm
It's an
back with my
appearance.
portable sink. Portable sink. So after Gut Bomb suggested after ultrasonic, putting it through the ultrasonic cleaner to rinse it with ice, with the alcohol, and then kind of blow dry it dry, and then let it dry. So I use this to catch what I drop, and then I reuse it. So I have a
Nice.
portable sink. So yeah, I can do that. So like that. Ta-da. And then what do you want me to do?
Let it air dry a little, right?
Oh, okay.
Mark?
Yeah. I usually sort of. Well, because I do it with a spray, I'll usually spray it and agitate it with a Q-tip or something, and then I'll.
I have a toothbrush.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay.
Agitate it a bit with that, then wash it with a bit more, just to wash the. Wash the.
This is gonna work wonders on my teeth now.
Yeah.
Oh, the expert has joined the chat.
Hey, Gut Bomb, we were just talking about you and how you
It's
had turned into me last night.
it's Gut Bomb. Hi, Gut Bomb. It's all your fault.
Yeah.
Gut Bomb now gets to do his best Lando Calrissian impression. They told me they'd fixed it. It's not my fault.
That looks a lot better. Hey, and it's not sticky.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
There's one thing
Okay.
I am good at. It's washing circuit boards. It's one of my areas of expertise.
I'm not touching that line, Mark. No.
Washing
no.
circuit boards. What is wrong with that?
Oh, sorry. I heard washing sticky things.
Now whose brain's diving in the gutter?
Yeah, I know. It's all Gut Bomb's fault. He's rubbing off on me.
Yep.
just by being in the chat.
Really? I didn't even know he was in the same room.
Ah,
Ooh.
da-da-da-da. Piece of paper.
Unfortunately, it appears I've woken up.
Yeah. I'm actually going to go. I wonder if I can do this and grab. I can actually reach it. Sweet. I'm going to grab my hair dryer. It's not a real hair
Please
dryer.
don't set your workbench on fire.
No. So I have a heat gun. It's not like it's this little medoodle thing.
You should be
But I used
careful
to
with that. It get very hot.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I just use it. So it has. I'm gonna move this.
Or does
camera
it have
box.
like a dry setting? Or a
No,
low
it just
setting?
has. It has 2 settings.
Uh,
Is it cheap?
If mom says no, especially actually,
Don't use a heat gun.
it's
Okay.
isopropyl, alcohol, vapors, heat. Yeah, no.
yeah,
Oh,
no.
okay. I
That's
always
why
use it
I warned you about setting the bench on fire. I wasn't actually entirely kidding.
because what I do is I use this, but I use it at like. Sorry, you can't really see. I use it at a distance, and I use it on one.
Yeah, no. The problem is that because it's like evaporates into the air, it goes up with the heat and gets sucked into the back of the air thing.
Okay, all right.
You end up with a flame gun. It's really incredible, but not
I've
something
never-
we want to try on stream.
I've never had that happen. And like I said, I rinse them off in the alcohol and then use that to dry it. So. Nope. Oh, I have canned air.
Uh-huh.
I do have
Yeah.
canned air. I have, ta-da, this stuff. I realized if I put the French up, most people won't understand.
De paupières supérieures. That was right. Yeah.
There we go. Hey, and there's no more dust either. Woot!
He's got a clean spot in the corner now.
Yeah. All right, so
Okay.
I'm gonna let it dry a little bit more. We'll talk. We'll just chill. Actually, what I'm gonna do is grab the monitor that this goes into. So I don't need this one. I have a spare. But the price was stupidly right for these things, so it made more sense just to get 2. I paid almost as much for the items as I did for shipping. But yeah, I'm gonna put you by my fume extractor. I keep wanting to say solder sucker. I'm gonna turn off my iron for now.
Brain.
'cause
So,
I don't-
you
I
turned
don't-
off your brain.
Well, there's that. So Emily and Gutbaum, by the way, when you guys go to the MIT swap meet or whatever it is, the MIT geeky thing, although MIT is just geeky. Anyway, I expect a video. That's all I'm saying. Expect a video.
AEY.
Eli?
MIT KEY. I'm Mickey.
Oh,
Badly spelled.
okay. I'm like, am I missing somebody in the chat that I can't see?
No, you're just missing something in CDI's head that you can't see.
Okay.
There's many things missing.
All right. So this here is one of the monitors where the board came out of, as we can see. Ta-da. So we're going to connect the board back up. We're going to apply some power to it, and we're going to see if, just because there's 2 monitors, but I'm just going to play with this one for now. And there was a cable. Came out of the bottom. Trying to remember, I should have taken a photo.
Didn't you?
I
Yeah,
did.
you took a photo. You took a photo.
Yeah,
of
I
all the
took a
cable
photo of the
positions.
Wi-Fi, but that was it. I didn't take a photo of the entire board. Oh, there's
Okay.
the other one. Okay.
So, There was one plugged into the back of the board, which was 2 pins, which was a speaker connector.
I think that's that one there.
Yeah, and then there was silver ribbon was on the right. That
Yeah.
ribbon was next to it. Then that plug was next to that, and then the Wi-Fi was on that side. And then was there
Yeah,
anything at the? Is there anything at the other side at the front, or is that it?
Nope, there's no other. I double checked.
Mhm.
There are no cables.
Oh, that plug there. That's not a speaker. That's the CMOS battery.
Oh, okay.
It's under there by the metal bracket.
Oh yeah, so it is. Yeah. Okay, so that
Possibly
one goes
shouldn't have
underneath.
unplugged that, but
Well, I didn't have an option. I had to get the board out. It was plugged into the bottom of the board.
it's probably velcroed in or something. I think stuck
Oh.
in with double-sided
But
tape.
but it has this 2-prong that
Yeah.
plugs into the bottom of the board, so we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's try putting this back in.
Got
Let me see
bomb
here.
is the British spelling. What?
How do we go from soldering to washing when I accidentally update the wrong switch? Is it offline for okay. All right, Emily, so what did you miss? So I soldered this on. Ta-da-da-da. If this wants to focus. Anyway, it's soldered on.
Blurry vision.
Blurry vision. And then I brought over my portable sink, which is a pan from the dollar store.
It's a baking tin.
And I cleaned the bottom of it off. Ta-da. And then so this is the first monitor. We're gonna put the board back in. We're gonna reconnect everything and try it at this point. I hope the CMOS data is probably yeah. Well, I didn't have an option. I had to unplug it to get the board out. There's no option. I guess
My guess would be it's an embedded ARM system, so it probably boots from an onboard MMC, so it'll probably be okay.
All right, so hang tight. Let me see if I can get this connector back on. So that's what the update is so far. Emily, we're gonna. Oh, and hold on before I do that. Let me grab. By the way, I still can't find one of the screws for this thing. I don't know where it went to. Anyway, I have all the screws labeled. Look at that. Look at that. Ta-da-da-da. Oh, by the way, update on the Acer computer now that we're looking at the screws. So, heatsink was supposed to come in Thursday, according to Canada Post on Monday or Tuesday. Wednesday, apparently I declined the heatsink. And so it was sent back to the company.
What?
Yeah, found that out Thursday morning. So called Canada Post. Canada Post is like, sorry, there's nothing we can do because it's already been sent back. I'm like, okay. So I contact the company. They're like, yep, as soon as we get it back, we'll ship it back to you. I said, send it to my P.O. box because that way they can't say I declined it. And then so I see it was delivered back to them yesterday, but that's at their sorting facility. Now it has to come back to them before they can reship it out. So middle of next week.
That's bullshit.
So
I
that's the
know.
confirmation number. I need to make a note.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow, so easy to remember.
Right?
But my luggage only does three combinations.
Okay,
And 4 digits.
How does this go in? This is going to be a pain in the arse. Oh, maybe not.
Arse.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, so lift those up. This stuff should just. Okay. Can't see what I'm doing. Da-da-da-da. So I'm just trying to slide it forward. And also see where the heck it's going. I still want to replace that. I still want to replace this capacitor. Like, Who did that? Who did that? Like, seriously,
Was
who
that
did
you?
that?
Did you do that?
I did not do that. That was the way the
No.
board
Oh.
came. Yeah. Whoops. Okay. Ta-da! It's all lined up. Yay! Hopefully the screw holes are all lined up. Am I sitting on any cables? No. Maybe. So I called the client yesterday morning, gave them an update on the board, and told them what was the deal. They were super happy. Okay, so let's screw this thing in. But we're not lined up with the holes. There we go. Oh, no, on the other side. There we go. Cool. Let's put some screws in. Oh, let's get a bigger head on my screwdriver.
Do you have any royalty-free screwing music?
No, I don't.
Missed a golden opportunity.
I know. More ways than one. Uh-huh. Let me see. Mark Freck. Feck?
Who? What?
I don't know. It's a comment from Bacchus.
Back!
All right, let's put these back in.
Quoting the great Father Tad.
Sec.
All right, so I'm going to put it in. I'm going to treat this like a laptop and put them in opposite corners. Make sure we're nice and square. There we go. It's one thing I learned working at a laptop repair store. If you're going to put the bottom on, do it opposite corners because then you're square. Stupid wire.
And also, I tend to not do all the screws up tight till I put them all in either.
Yeah, I know. I've been told that. Whatever. Don't do as I do. Don't do as I do. Ugh.
Usually don't.
Why aren't you going in? I don't have that going in straight. That one's being weird. Let's try the other corner first. That one went in fine.
This
That
is
one
why you
screw-
don't do them up tight, because you can,
Yeah.
if they don't line up.
Well, that's the weird part. It lines up. It just.
Well, they won't all line up because it's, I don't know, manufacturing things.
I'll play with it later. I just want to see if I can get this, if it works at this point. So this goes in. I'm not even going to worry about Wi-Fi at this point. I just want to see if I can get power to the.
See if it turns on. That might
See
be a
if
good
it turns
start.
on. Yeah.
It's always a good start.
And then play with it after. There we go. That's that. And the monitor. I don't know what else I really need plugged in.
Have you plugged the other ribbon cable in? Have you?
Yeah, on the bottom. Yeah.
No,
So
I thought there's one by your
the
finger.
the one on the right.
The other side. That
that's
one.
for the other monitor.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
That's for my
fuse.
second. Right now, I just want to see if I can get this to be recognized. Because this
Here.
is a monitor. If we turn around, this is a monitor as well. There's two monitors. So there's the. Whoops.
Bring them.
I don't know what the hell happened there. So yeah, this is a monitor. So I just want to see if I can get this to power on at this point.
You're bringing facts into this again. That's dangerous.
What's that?
You're bringing facts into this, and that's dangerous.
I know, right? I'm trying to figure out where that other. I have this little connector madoodle. Oh, you can't really see. I have this little connector, my doodle. I don't have this one. I think
Oh.
it goes in here.
Zzz.
Yeah, it goes in there. Somebody's vibrating.
Slippy's being a gaffer.
All right, come on, you.
How
You don't-
rude!
Come on, you. Slip in there.
Hi, Frederick.
Hey, Frederick. Okay, that's plugged in. I'm gonna leave the Wi-Fi antennas alone for now. So we're gonna really back up. Where's the power on this thing? Okay, it's on this side.
I've got the power.
We have you really can't see, but there's trust me, there's a power button there. Just trust me.
Trust you?
Trust me.
Yeah, look what happened the last time I trusted you.
I know, right? Okay,
Yeah,
so
Slippy had a full head of hair.
Yeah. And not only did I need a lawyer, I also needed a barrister.
all right,
Oh,
I want to see if
call
I
the
can.
magistrate.
Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to lean it up
Yeah. My
against
my
this.
granddog is mad at me right now.
Okay, I have an idea. I've got an idea. All right, so I got 2 power supplies. I need to look at these power supplies because DC 12 volt. Well, that's not going to work at all.
Huh?
Well, one says DC 12 volt, but according to the bottom thing, it says 24 volts. So I'm going to see what the other one says. Because they bought a replacement power supply thinking it was a power supply. But it says 12 volt. Which I can see as
Maybe
clear
this
as-
is why it never worked.
Well, no, it's also wobbly. If we remember from the first stream, go back and watch my first stream.
Emily, yeah, I've done
There
that
it is.
once or twice myself.
Okay, so I
But
got a
once-
24 volt one. I'm going to tell them to put this one in the garbage, the 12 volt, because it literally won't do
No,
shit.
keep it. Tell them
Well,
it's
I
no
might-
good and put it in a
I might
box.
talk to them about, listen, it doesn't work. I can keep it for you. And then God only knows what I'll ever do with it, but
I'll put it in e-waste, i.e. I'll
Use
keep it until somebody has an ancient lacy hard drive that they need me to restore that needs a
Or-
12 volt power supply.
Yeah,
with
right?
one of those pens on it.
Or a Mad Dog external hard drive, or certain models of Dell. Very old Dell.
G-Tech also used them as well.
Yeah.
all right.
Or put on
So
some clip leads and you have a portable 12 volt power supply.
here's the smoke test. Ready? Jesus,
Smoke test.
I can't
Okay.
see what I'm doing.
I'm ready.
All right. Well, we got it plugged. I think it's plugged in.
I got my smoke.
All right.
Trina's doing it unfiltered, so
Yeah.
But she has got a fume extractor, to be fair, so if it does catch fire, at least the smoke will go that way.
Which one's power? I love when they
top
put.
one.
Yeah. Right. Okay. There it is.
Zzz.
Nothing. We're
Zilch.
getting nothing. Yeah. Oh. Ooh, that was interesting. Okay, let's try plugging. No, it was okay. Oh, I don't think I had it in fully.
Yeah, Emily, it's considered very live.
Hi, you can see me. That's it.
Ooh.
Oh,
see.
the power
It's the
light's
important
on.
part. The important parts.
The power light's on.
Cool t-shirt.
Maybe it boots from the other screen. Okay.
Show something on there.
I see. So my day's complete.
What's that, Max saying? Thanks, Emily. I hate it. Hold on. Yeah. So they go back as to answer your power supply question. They had a power supply that came with it, and then it started. It's weird. It's on, but I'm not seeing anything.
Try holding the button in for like a couple of seconds. It is an Android device. It might not power on straight away.
Okay.
You might
Alright.
also need both monitors connected.
It might. I don't know why, but I can, I can try.
Well, it
All
might
right,
not.
I'm just gonna unplug it because I can't seem to get it to turn off. There we go. So Bacchus, to answer your question, yes, they have the original that came with it, and then they bought another one because they thought the wiggliness inside it was the power like the power supply, not the adapter, the DC jack. So they bought another power supply. Obviously, they bought a 12 volt, which is going to do jack for this thing because it does recommend 24 volts.
Or maybe it's mislabeled and actually used as 12 volts.
It's the label is from the company.
Yeah,
So,
and
It's got the serial number on. I'm fairly sure it's probably.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on. So yeah,
Oh, cool.
I like the shirt. By the way, this is a one-off from Joe of Joe's Computer Museum, who unfortunately can't be with us. He's tied up this afternoon, but he's with me in spirit because I'm wearing. He sent me the shirt. Did you try the drop test? Micro hobbyist Frederick. No. Just no. I am not trying a drop test with a touchscreen monitor.
So just double check the connections again.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna unplug it and we can try that. Boy, it's sticky. Like the connector is stiff to come out. Yeah, we can try that. I totally don't have an issue with that. Okay, so there's the connectors. I'm going to double check them. I'm looking at you,
Texas Instruments.
Yeah, I mean, Gapom, it is a possibility, but unfortunately, guess what? This company doesn't release any actual like hardware information, so I am just going with what this label says. I don't smell any like burnt components, so it's okay. So that is solely in there. That is solely in there because it's actually got a little on the sides of this connector, this white one. It's actually got keyways, so that is solely in there. And there's
have...
I forgot this one.
Oh.
I bet you that's what's doing it.
Is that the big silver ribbon cable?
Yeah.
That I said if you plug that in and you were like, oh, yeah, I'm just doing this one over here.
Oh, sorry. I thought, yeah. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Let me turn this around because this is a weird angle to do these ribbon cables at. Sorry, Mark. I didn't catch what you were saying. So sometimes you have to repeat when I'm doing things because I get like tunnel focused. Why? This is as bad as Apple with their keyboard controller. On the 2012 MacBook Pros.
Oh, yeah.
Like, why couldn't... There we go. There we go. Nope, that's not in. That's crooked. No, don't like that. Okay, that looks square in. Okay, let's try that again, this time with feeling.
Once again, with feeling.
Yeah,
Feelings.
I think...
There's no video for feelings.
Carther, I think, because I know this connector here... let me get my pointing tool out, because... this connector here is for the video for the secondary monitor, so I would assume, and I could be assuming wrong because we know what assuming does. This is the video for this monitor because it's the same connector. I don't know what this does. I have no idea. Because guess what? There is shit all. Sorry, I keep complaining about this, but it annoys me that a company puts out a product and no hardware information at all to like repair these. Like even iFixit doesn't have it. I complain when companies don't do right to repair. And I can't seem to connect that. All right, connectors in. Let's try this again. Yeah, it might be. Hey, Stinkerton. And also, while I'm holding onto this monitor, are you able to join, Frederick? Because Stinkerton, also, I sent you a link to join. But Frederick, if you'd like to join, let me know. Okay, let's try this again. 3, 2, 1. And now I got no power.
Is it in all the way?
Yeah.
Did you turn it back on at the strip where you turned it off?
Well, shut up.
It's 11 o'clock at night here. I'm supposed to be more asleep than you are.
Hey, look at that! Hey! Bada boom, bada bing!
Yay!
It makes all the difference when you feed it some angry pixies.
A nipple pasty? What?
So yeah, we got life. We got life.
It's life, Jim, but not as we know it.
Yeah, it does boot. Yeah. I don't know what I wanted to see this thing. I don't want to set it. I don't want to set it down because that power. I'm afraid of that. It has a stand for it and stuff. Ta-da! Look at that.
Wow.
We have actually. I can do this. Oops. Oh, poop. Hold on.
Or you could. You think you could do that?
Yeah, I know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
That's fine.
There we go. Oh, I can turn it more.
It freaking flowers. It boots.
Yeah, it boots. Ta-da. So yeah, I don't know. Now, how do I shut you down?
I see something really nice on that screen.
Me.
Uh-huh.
Aw, you're so sweet. Okay, we're gonna power it off.
I still
Touchscreen works,
have-
by the way.
And when Batman visits Trina's lair,
I am not with the power connector, Gutbomb. It's not wonky. It's a brand new jack. It's
a valid test. Just make sure it's kind of.
Yeah, I'm not touching that.
It's not wiggling at all.
I will say this: it would be better to wiggle it now and find out it's not secure than it would be when the customer.
Yeah, I know. No, I just wiggled it. It's solid in there.
So you jiggled it just a little bit.
I jiggled it just a little bit. All right, so should we put the rest of it back together and try to figure this out? Because again, this is all going to be from memory. Because there is no. Yeah.
Oh, you're a bone now.
I am totally effed now. By the way, thanks, Mark, for reminding me I didn't plug it back in. It's not the first time I've worked on a computer and like especially desktops. Oh shit balls. That's what I gotta do. Fucking connect those damn. I'm gonna put this back on here so I don't goop up the front. With my Shoppers Drug Mart reusable bag. But I gotta get those. I hate these the Wi-Fi cables. So I don't bother connecting it.
They're the bane of every laptop technician's life, those things.
I know, right?
Because unless you get them absolutely lined up, they're just like.
Did you test the power on the? Yeah.
Don't want to go on.
I mean, we got to the desktop. I was able to touch the screen, shut it down. So I'm going to say that's a successful power on and power off. And the touchscreen works, so yay. But I have a problem. I need to go do another stream. So I'm going to leave you in the hands of everybody here. You guys are now my, yeah, just keep people amused for like a minute. I'll be back. Talk. Just don't just dance. All right, it's a dance off.
It's a revolution.
Did you test that? Oh. Yeah, it is solid. Gut
Oh,
bomb.
hang on, you're over
It was
there.
it was gut bomb. Honestly, it was solid. When I put it in, I just put solder on it to, yeah, it's not going to fall out.
It's solid as a rock.
I'll be back.
We'll be right back after this important message from our sponsors.
Hard drive. Do you have a hard drive? See one now. Buy today.
Oh, so your video does work. So why do we always have to look at this green thing?
Modesty.
You're an AI, aren't you?
AI
Version
generated.
3.81b, build 14CA.
I'm THX 6502.
So don't you love those special pumps they use? No. CDI PT. I have no idea.
Like GPT, but CDI PT.
I like it.
Man, the investors are screwed this time.
You ask it a question and it just answers with, "I'm not telling you till you get me pizza."
No, thank you. Sushi? Yes, pizza now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone has
See,
a
I'm not as dumb as I look.
No comment.
Or
Next
as better-
question.
or as better testing has indicated. I'm a Quijibo.
Quijibo? What?
So a hairless ape?
Yes, that likes pork chops aplenty.
I like it.
Do you get the reference, CDI?
Simpsons, yes.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, that's why I said hairless ape.
All right,
Oh, that
I'm
must
back.
have been Mark that was like, what?
I'm back.
I
I'm
didn't
back.
get the reference, no. But
Yeah, early Simpsons
pizza.
episode.
Yeah, playing Scrabble.
When Homer went into the woods, they thought he was Bigfoot.
Okay.
So gut bomb, I did also wiggle it. It does not wiggle, and I'm not literally going to yank on it to break it. So the inside seems solid because I don't want to yank on it too hard.
Ooh,
All right, so let's make me big again. I'm back, by the way. Hi.
Hi.
I like to know what it is that this cable does.
Which cable?
That silver
That's-
one.
The silver one's a touchscreen sensor, I think. The
But
matrix
why
of
doesn't
touchscreen.
But the interesting part is why doesn't the screen turn on just with the screen connector plugged in? They must work in tandem.
Yeah, it's probably got something to do with it. Checks for the screen digitizer or something at start up and won't start without it.
Okay, so this stupid Wi-Fi cables. That's what I took the picture of because they don't make sense. And I remember.
No, they're not supposed to make sense. You're supposed to make Wi-Fi.
They're supposed to make contact.
Yeah, but I remember they don't.
Is
So the one
the
from
answer, it's the reason.
everything happens. Contact.
so
Let's
I,
make
rem-
contact.
I remember the one that came from here connects to the like the
That
outside
side,
of this
yeah.
side, and
They're like this.
swapped. I don't know why, but they are.
It's probably the best way to take the strain off the cables, or something highly technical,
Yeah,
because they've got those little
could be power
brackety things on
discrete.
the
Yeah,
board.
that could be as well, Bacchus. Bacchus said it could be power to the screen, but if you're not,
It may be in that ribbon cable,
yeah,
because I know the big chunky thing in the next to it is an EDP port. It's an internal display port. You find them on laptops quite a lot.
well, yeah, and that's why I figured that's all it would need to like.
Yeah,
That's why
but
I was surprised that it didn't work with that.
EDP connectors don't include a connection for the backlight inverter,
Okay.
the backlight power.
Gotcha.
So it might be that it was on, but the backlight wasn't on, so you couldn't see it. So.
Well, at least it was an easy fix.
No OLED here.
New. It's
All right.
That's
Oh, it's
Android
an
point
LED,
of sale
alright.
device. It's probably made out of defunct Google Pixel parts from about 2012 or something.
Is that in? No.
I was going to say you can't have got that in the first time.
I know, right? That's why I was like, shit, did I get that in the first time? No. It just stayed there for a second to fool me. Oh, these are so annoying. I used to actually give these to my coworker to do because he could
Hey,
just
could you
do
just plug this in for me?
He could do it like in the blink of an eye.
I hate them so much.
I know.
You just have to make sure it's straight, and it goes right in.
Honey,
Yeah.
nothing's. Hey, it went in.
You've not got the cable in the doodly channel, and when
Whatever.
you move that, it's going to
Oh,
unplug it.
shit. Yeah. Fuck me. No, it didn't.
Whoa.
Oh,
Let's go.
let's play Operation, shall we? That's what it feels like right now. Let's play Operation.
Any minute now, the buzzer will go off.
Yeah, right. Hey, I got it in, and it's still in. Cool.
That's what she said.
Cool.
Somebody was bound to make one of those jokes eventually.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see if I can get this connector in.
Hi, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
It's Dave from Dave's Vintage Apple Tech.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dave, also CDI's here too. Hi, Trina, Mark, Sloopy. But you forgot CDI, who's at the top of the list.
I'm left
Yeah,
out.
but he's not showing video, so he doesn't count.
I'm unlogged.
We've already established that CDI is an AI anyway. So.
Yeah. But do AIs have feeling?
Does this
Yes,
unit have a soul?
Because I dream of electronic sheep.
Electric sheep.
Yeah, sorry. Close enough. Hi, Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy. I can't see you right now, but I'm going to say everybody's saying hi, Jeremy. So hi, Jeremy.
I think he wants to join.
Do you feel
He feels
ignored now?
Just hang on. I am in the middle of swearing at this. The other one went in like no problem.
Of course, this one's not going to go in.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, I'm not used to dealing with something so large.
If you think this is large, hon, oh God. I feel bad for Missy. Thank you. I'm here all day.
Yeah, Missy used to be disappointed, but then I looked at that problem.
There. Hey, we got it in. Now I'm going to leave my finger. You know what? I'm not going to worry about that channel thing.
You sure? It might fall off. The commitment.
Oh, just put it in there.
But I'm afraid of the connector falling off. That's the problem.
It's just pure pressure. It's okay.
You're a professional.
All right.
Professional in these parts.
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna hold my finger on it and try it.
Yeah, I'm just an overachieving amateur,
Same. I've been overachieving for over 20 years.
if not an overachieving
Yeah,
hobby.
close enough. That's what I'm calling it. Close enough.
Enthusiastic amateur.
Okay, so let me grab the other moditator off the floor.
There's an overachieving imposter.
No, that's what I think I am.
How do we get
No,
this thing?
I'm in upper management, so yeah, I am.
Oh, that's fair. To be honest.
All right, so hang tight because there's also.
Oh, you son of a.
Yeah, that goes. That goes. That goes. Yeah, there we go.
On
Okay,
there
so that
somehow.
goes that way. Okay, so how does this go on? I don't remember. Shit. I think this was on this way. Yeah. Okay, I gotta turn this around. So you can't see what
There's
I'm
a
doing.
ginger in the chat. What the?
Oh yeah, Stinkerton. Okay. So this part goes here.
Don't forget to put the cable in that goes between 2 monitors.
Yeah, well, I know. Well, that is still connected to the base or to the other one.
It's all about the bass, about the bass, about the bass. No treble.
So that goes there. How does this go? This I think goes like this because that would make the most sense because I'm looking at the cable that comes out of here. And if I turn it around, it's not going to be long enough. So that goes like that. So that's got to go on somehow. Well, I'm trying to figure out how this goes. Maybe? I think it came off like that. This is going to be the fun part of trying to get it all put back together at this point. Okay. Because I had to take this off and move it over to get that cable out. So let's see if I can zoom in here, give you some light on the subject. Okay, so this cable. I'm right-handed, so I got to change hands. And I've got shadow on myself. This is where it gets fun. Ah! Hold, please. Because that's, yeah, that goes there. Okay. Oh. Hey, Mark. Other Mark. I think the interview went well. I was mostly interviewed by HR, so, you know, which like to ask a bunch of really interesting questions, but we'll see. Haha! I got the connector on. Yay! Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Come to think of it, it must have the power to the LCD and that display
Hold on,
port cable.
Trina, don't put that
Yo,
in through yet. Look at the bracket. Notice there's no mounting holes through the plastic.
yeah, I know.
All right, that's
It goes
that.
because this sits down flat,
All right,
and then there's 4.
okay.
Yeah. This actually comes down because the cable went through it. That's why I
I
was
remember
like,
the cable went through. It was just
yeah.
we don't have
See, and then
3D vision.
it sits kind of flat on it.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. I don't know what to do. Okay, hang on. Sorry, my magnifying part of my glasses, the glass itself fell off and went somewhere. And everything's falling. Ah. I need, because I want to be able to see. Where did it go? What? Usually doesn't go that far away. Great. Oh, there it is. I'm standing on it. Let's try not standing on it, shall we?
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Does that
All right.
put you in good standing with it or something?
Yeah. Okay, so let's try putting those screws back in. So at least this is properly supported.
Eccles does have a good idea.
What's that?
Just apply one screw, then
Yeah.
turn it back on again to make sure.
Yeah. Well, I was going to put like opposite corners. So like one, well, it's really wobbly now. I was going to put one in here and then one like over here, just so I have a little more support. If that makes sense. So just 2, not all 4 though.
Well, there's 3 of us that are here supporting you.
Ha ha ha. All right, so oh yeah, no, I only have 3 screws for this base. I don't know where the other one went to. I really don't. It's not on my bench. I might have to. I'm gonna tell the client to pick it up tomorrow, so I'm gonna like strip down my bench and see if I can find it. Because yeah, I gotta try to find it because they're like kind of like proprietary screws. Don't
Really?
spit on the game. Yeah,
Oh,
a little
They
bit
look like short M4s to me.
yeah, but I don't have any of these. That's the problem. So for now, for me, they're proprietary.
They're just a standard you don't have.
Yeah. Okay. So I put 2 in here just to be safe.
That's probably quite wise because you don't want it to rotate and like cut the cable in half.
Yeah, exactly. But I do agree. That was the plan, Bacchus, was I was going to put 2 screws in. I only have 3 of them. I just won't put the plastic back on today. I can put actually, I can put the base back on as well. Because then I can stand it up. Which is,
Do you
or should I
really?
test it without it?
Yeah, just
think?
put it on its side.
Okay.
Just
all right.
start it.
Okay.
Gently.
No, right.
Easy, easy,
Stay on target.
easy but
Stay on
faster, but
target.
easier but faster.
All right, so I'm going to have to do it this way because one monitor faces here. Let me get this light out of the way. One monitor faces here, and then the other monitor faces the other side. So we're going to do this. All right. By the way, just to show Mark, the power supply, that's the cable to it. We have a light. So it's plugged in. Just
Stage 1 of 5 complete.
right? let's plug it in. Yeah, this also, by the way, this is also like snapping in. The other one didn't even do that. So
Yeah, some of them have like little detents in the side of them.
yeah, and this is like once it's
Oh,
in,
it's got a pullback sleeve on it as well.
yeah. So this
Yeah.
one is like once it's in, it's in.
That's
So
probably why it broke, to be fair, because it's
yeah,
snapped
probably.
in and it's just like if you catch the cable, it'll just go. Clink,
I have the
right.
Carther says I have those screws. Carther, can you send me an email and just attach one? That would be amazing.
Attach a bag of 4 to your email and
Yeah,
send it
right.
through the network.
Okay, so we're
Mounting
gonna go
screws
to the
over IP.
yeah, right. We're gonna test. This is the one that we've like has the power button. So I'm gonna turn this one on. Sure. I sent a picture.
Just cut it out and
Beautiful.
sticky tape it over the hole. It'll be fine.
Yeah, just Carther, send me a photo of the head of the screw. That's all I need. Although
Cut it
it
out
does
with a pair
get
of
covered
scissors
with
and
plastic.
glue it
So
on, yeah.
all right. 3, 2, 1, on.
We have main engines. We have main engine start.
Oh,
Okay, we have something. I'm gonna turn off the lights here so you guys can see a little better.
Ooh,
We
a
have
pretty flower.
we have a flower on that side.
It's a flaw.
We have jack shit on the other side. I'm going to wait till it
That's
boots
an
up.
interesting thing to have a point of sale monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have nothing on the other screen, but I'm going to wait till we get into the OS.
Yeah, wait till it boots.
Okay, so we're booted. Fuck me. Oh. Sorry, I got to bring the camera around, but there's the other
Yay!
monitor.
Nice.
Done. Done, baby. Done.
Dunzo.
Okay, we're going to shut it down. I'm going to put the base back on it. Actually, no, I'm not going to put the base on it because I got to find that other screw. And that base is solid metal and heavy. So this would be lighter to move around without it. So at this point, I'm going to call it a stream.
it was nifty on that side. It actually mirrored the other
Yeah.
side, even every step you did.
Yeah.
That was nifty.
No, that makes sense until probably you get like into the apps or whatever.
Yeah, the app will have like
Yeah.
a second thing that sits on that screen. But
Yep. All right, so let's, because I am so happy. I did a successful desoldering with the help, by the way, of Sloopy, Joe, Gutbomb, and many, many others. Bacchus was in the chat helping out. Carthor. All kinds of fun folks were helping me with that. So actually, hold on, let me come back on screen. I'm saying thank you, and all you're looking at is the computer. But my many thanks sincerely go out to everybody who helped me along with that.
Many thanks.
Especially got Sloopy, who just like fucking rip it apart, and I'm like, done deal.
All I did was supply the immoral support
You did.
and smart-ass comments.
You did, but you seriously helped out, so thank you.
And that's all I did.
Yes, and CDI was there for, I think, for the whole night. Were you?
No, about what was it, like an hour and a half? Then I left.
Yeah,
Then I
you
came
took a
back. And
break.
you stopped again. Yeah, I had to make dinner.
Yeah.
Dinner.
So I can now call the client. So how do you take this? You just pull it. Okay, cool.
Please.
Yeah, so I'm going to call the client and let them know that it will be ready for pickup tomorrow because I got to find that screw. It's got to be on my bench.
Or on the floor.
President screw?
Yeah.
Hail screw.
It's got to be on the bench, but yeah, and then I got to remember. Oh yeah, I don't have that camera on. I have like this. I have this pile of plastic, and that's just 2 parts. I have more, but I need to remember where it all came from and where it goes back. So that's going to be fun. Thanks, Dave. Yeah. So yeah, successful desolder and for the first time. Make note of this. Emily, are you still here? Maybe not. Yay, my first desolder and resolder success. So yeah. So I am super happy. So now I can call the client and go, pick it up tomorrow, and here's what you owe me. I'm not
Hey.
obviously charging them for every bit of time on this because there was also some learning done.
Your
So-
bill is 8,468 Canadian dollars.
You owe me for let me see, an hour for the first stream, 4 hours for the second, and an hour and a half for the third. Yeah, no, I'm not charging them for all that, but we'll figure something out. So, Emily, thank you. By the way, if for those of you who weren't here earlier, Emily sent me one of these fun majiggers. So thank you.
Funamajiggers.
50% rebate. Yeah, basically that's what it's going to be. About half that time. But also, like, again, one thing that would have been handy on this, dear company, put a fucking teardown guide. Put a hardware. This I know it can go in there.
Hardware manuals cost
Put a
money.
hardware manual, yeah, on your website.
They cost money,
Because-
and Chinese companies have to translate them into bad English first.
Yeah.
So that costs even more money. And then take photos or make illustrations that don't look anything like the thing that you're actually taking apart. Which costs
Oh, I
even
know,
more
right?
money.
I know.
Why did
So-
you just describe everything on Amazon? I'm sorry, 90%.
Yeah, right. Also,
I can't help being right sometimes.
So, but yeah, I want to thank everybody who's been with me for this fun journey on this one. Yeah, I feel on top of the world right now.
As my former boss would have said, it's been emotional.
It has been. So, don't forget, hit like, subscribe, do all the good things for YouTube. Also, check out trinastech.com. It has linkadoodles to all my social online presence, including my coffee account. If you can afford it, buy me a coffee. Be great. And on that note, we will see you at the next one. Bye.